Bear with me, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. Well, this is Fan Dabby Doozy. Broadcasting. Is it on another one? What a boob. My videos. Nope. Whee! Whee! Alright, let's just get rid of that completely. Open up that again. Okay. I think I'm back. Give it up, because now I'm back. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference. Right, hi guys. I better make this bloody worth your while now with such a bloody dramatic trailer and 3 video attempts at content. I can now see the chat on my phone. So I'll put it there so I can see. But yes, hello everyone. Oh. Yes, let's try drawing with a smudge. Or with a white. There we go. How's that look? There you go. Just testing. Okay, how's your day going? My day has been weird. I'm not sure if that was just a polite question and you didn't want me to therapy on your sofa. No, it's cool. Went to the gym. Really into a show called Kim's Convenience right now. It's a Korean American comedy. It's so funny. I love the dad. Just been doing chores all day and did some voice acting. And now I'm here. Struggling with the computer. But yes, what do you guys want me to draw? If you can't think of anything, I will try and do stuff. I don't know. I haven't... Hi. You know what? I haven't drawn her in so... Yeah, okay, let's try and draw Bakugo. I knew that was going to come up. Alright, first of all, I'm a little poo head, and I need some reference, because I hate his hair. So bear with, just going to find the little shit. Oh god, I haven't done this in so long, I forgot where my hero folder is, which isn't called My Hero, it's just called Bakugo Akina, because that's how it all started. Hi, Brazil! You speak Spanish in Brazil? But hola, if you do. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Hair is fire. Whoa, where are my references? My references are huge. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Right. Okay, I can see some backs now. I'll do like little doodles so others it doesn't take me ages. There may be some lag. So yeah, these are just gonna be like scrappy little doodles. These aren't gonna be anything proper, but like I said, I wanted to try and remember what the characters look like, and I thought, why don't I do it live just to give myself a little bit more anxiety. I'm not doing the conventional way of drawing, which should be like mapping everything out. But I always find as well what helps when I draw. Let's get a little alert. We're fine. I'm probably dying. When I draw my hero characters, like he seems to really appreciate this line here. Like that seems to be a very prominent line when he draws his characters. Also, I'm pretty. No, let's see. There goes my computer lagging. Okay, just ignore it. There's going to be lag, which is going to make some lines very bold. I still don't, to this day, believe that I'm drawing Bakugo properly because his eyes are just ridiculous. I'm not sure if you guys get this as well, but when you draw, like, your common sense is telling you, don't do that, that's wrong. And so because of that, you can't let your hand go freely. I'm gonna make him look at you guys because he's like, what do you want? I was sleeping. It's 9 p.m. at night and that's when I sleep. I also think like everyone draws him a little differently. I'm completely missing the chat. Alright, here you go. Hi to South Africa. I don't know any Afrikaans. Love the accent though. I like the island accent. I'm not sure if I'm being completely rude by saying that, but hello. I love it. Oh, dude, seriously, the reason I love Kim's Convenience and shows like Everybody Hates Chris and Jane the Virgin, I love like learning about different cultures. I think it's fantastic. So I love any kind of show. I speak Portuguese. Obrigada or obrigado is the only word I can remember. I had a Portuguese friend in college and she taught me a lot. But all I remember is obrigada, which I think is thank you or please. Basically, I understand Spanish. I know some Spanish. Not a lot. Never on demand. It's very strange. Yeah, this is the easy part. Like drawing this part of backs is fine. I always have a go-to when I draw ears. God, he's ugly. Face. Oh god, such a beautiful man, isn't he? No wonder Kirishima loves him. I'm gonna cheat. You can't do this in traditional thing, which I much prefer drawing digitally because of these little amendments that you can make. Oh, that's so much better. There we go. It is hard to draw. I hate his hair. His hair's the worst. When can we see more Akina videos? Ha! I'm sorry. I don't know that's going to happen anytime soon. How is it going? How's it going, though? It's going fine. Do I show you guys? I don't want to, like, show you. I was thinking of, like, showing you how many thumbnails I've done. But there's a few spoilers in there. So I'm hoping it's not going to show. But I'll do a quick Bakugo. I should be drawing a lot faster than this. I'm just scared like it's going to come out terrible and everyone's going to be like, oh, I thought you could draw. You were lying to me this whole time. Unfollow. Hate you now. Don't like being lied to. I've also been drawing Studio Mer lately, which is I think why I'm giving him such weird shoulders. I don't like, every time I draw him, I just want to do that little man blush. Little tsundere brush. Let's do that. I think it gives him like really small shoulders though. But no, it's going fine. I think it's such a long POV. It's the longest one I've done. So I think it's taking ages. I've done the concert. I've animated the concert and I'm so proud of how it came out. Not so proud of me singing as Jiro. Let's skin a little close in here to his eyes. And I've done the beginning. I think I've done like 3 or 4 scenes. I've covered Bakugo when he's with the kids. Todoroki was fun to voice as well. He's so easy to voice. I kind of feel bad for the voice actor that he doesn't get a lot of range. And part of me kind of misses like early Zuko Todoroki. I don't know. I like soft boy Todoroki as well, but it's just not the same, man. Season 2 was awesome. Kind of miss that. I do not miss season 1 Todoroki. I mean, what was he thinking with that stupid outfit? Right. Do. I know what I have to do now. Really heavy under your shadow. There we go. Right, this is terrible. This is taking too long. Right. What I hate the most is his stupid hair, which we'll make a new layer for. So I try and do this trick of like big spike, little spike, big spike, little spike. Or sometimes, this is lagging by the way, so when I talk it's going to be a little bit different, sorry. Or he'll have like little spike, big spike, little spike. So I try and do that. He also has like a sort of pattern, because I think he's got like a little spiky fringe that does this. Little bangs. But his hair, I have to remind myself that his fringe, aside from that, never goes past his eyes until he's like here. So I'm going to try and do that. And the reason he's angry at me is because I haven't drawn him in a while. And he's insulted. And it makes him feel less special, which he always thinks he is. And that I'm probably going off and drawing Deku instead. But I'm not. I'm not drawing him. I'm not drawing any of my hero characters, which is why I'm here. Right. So that's his fringy thing out of the way. Then he's got his little things here, which I hate, because you do these wrong and it just messes up the whole picture. So little spike, big spike. And then, oh god, I'm such a coward to some of the things I do. Do, big spike. Right, so we got that part down. And then you have to kind of think, okay, where's the top of his head? Because even though technically the top of his head would be here, his hair is probably more like here somewhere. So I try and set that out as well. His hair is definitely going to go off frame. That looks about right. I always try and give him like a little bit of a mini parting here as well. And this is where the spikes are going to come in handy now. So big spike, little spike, big spike, little spike, big spike, little spike. His hair is weird here because it does kind of go off a little bit. Big spike, little spike, big spike, little spike, big spike. And sometimes it doesn't work and it clashes like this. Which then you do a little spike in the middle and you're all good. And there is Bakugo, more or less. I'm on the wrong layer. There you go. I've drawn this one on the wrong layer, but I meant to do that. But there's basically Bakugo. Sometimes they'll do like, let's flatten this little sucker. Sometimes they'll do that. Like, so I try and do that. I try and do that little kind of midsection. Sometimes the animators go crazy and they give them a bunch of them. And sometimes they just like really random like that. But I'm happy with that one. Yeah, there's Bakugo. That took about 10 minutes. But that's cool. Let's give him some peeps. Guys gotta see. Should we do a little man blush? Do a little man blush. Cool. Alright, let's read some of the stuff. Because I haven't seen anything. Oh my god, everyone's from everywhere. I love it. I'm so boring in English. It is hard to draw him. His hair is terrible. Like I said, like, if you think his scalp is going to be here, which technically it should, just push the boundaries a little bit and just try and make, like, certain markers. Like I said, like, I've used the fringe. His hair has to... It barely goes down. Because sometimes when I'm out and about, like, sometimes I'll go up here and it'll just look weird. Or I'll go down too much. So just try and remember, like, his hair seldom goes too far down or too far up. And then you just got to go little speck, big speck, little speck, big speck. And it does more or less work. I've got a bit of reference here, so it does help as well. But let's read your comments. I'm French. Hello. I don't know. I know je n'ai pas de mots. That's when I say it as a French person. I'm just like, je n'ai pas de mots. Dominican, I don't know if they speak Spanish, but que pasa if you do? Alaska, y'all speak American, you're fine. I would love to go to Alaska one day. That's my like retirement plan, is to go to Canada or Alaska. Just enjoy myself in the solitude. I have not watched Jujutsu Kaisen. Is that the thing where he eats a finger? No, I haven't seen it. It seemed like the big next shonen thing, but I kind of wasn't into anime at that time, so I didn't watch it. Season 4 is super long. It is. It's mainly about Eri as well. So with this one, I think the reason it's also super long is because I'm not really constraining myself to the canon. I've put a little bit into the children thing, but it's mainly like, what did Bakugo and Todoroki do whilst Deku was off being a protagonist? And it was a lot of Akina stuff, so it was a lot of like very raw fan fiction. And yeah, it's just a lot to do, basically. And then we go back to the concert, because of course she needs to be a part of that. I haven't seen any of season 5, actually. I really should. Breaker of Hands and representation of Icy Heart. Yeah. I do like Todoroki as a character. I do like the character arc. It's nice to have that kind of Zuko character back again. That's cool. I'm basically a podcast, so it's all fine. You don't actually have to watch me. Thank you for the things. I wish I could draw like this. I am 31. I've been drawing since I was like 10. So do not put pressure on yourself. There's still so many things that I can't do. I'm very safe when it comes to my drawings. I don't do any of that kind of perspective. I try to. Where like the character will be here instead. This is kind of my normal style. But like, I do not do enough of these pictures where the character's just like, I'm dramatic and I'm looking from the heads up because there's my legs and there's foreshortening, and I always get stuck with where the feet should be. So like, I think that should be there, and then that should be there, and the shoulder would be foreshortened like that, and then they're like, grr, I am so ready for my mission. And they're either looking forward because they're determined, or they're looking, I kind of do looking up sometimes because I'm like lazy, but I do not do enough of these types of drawings where it's like very I want to say experimental, but it's really not. Just dynamic, I guess. I kind of just play it safe. I see myself as like a screen cap storyboard kind of artist. In reality, that should mean that I should be very good and very in place of drawing like this. And I should use perspective lines like this, but even that's wrong. But I don't know, it's just not, it's not my go-to. It used to be my go-to when I was younger. I'm just terrible at perspective, because even then, that should technically be up here. But, yeah, that's just something. Should do more. Thank you, though. I should relax more. The spikes, yes, the spikes have spikes. Spikeception. You actually inspired me to make an entire story for my C. That's awesome. I'm glad. I love to inspire. I know, I'm like, ugh, 10 minutes. That was so long, and other people will hate it. Hello from Brazil. To Brazil. Hello to Brazil. Obrigado is all I know. Check out the Channel Hot Springs in Fairbanks. I think I'm not going to go to Alaska until I'm like 40. So that's going to be like 9 years from now. I was supposed to go to, I have family in Denver. I'm like a quarter American, but also there's some Mexican in there, I think. And I was supposed to go to Denver, Colorado, which is where my family live, last year, but because of the thing, I couldn't go. So I'm still planning on going when everything's cleared up. But yes, if y'all from Colorado, you guys are awesome. Summer in the morning and winter in the morning and summer in the afternoon. That's how Denver, Colorado rolls. I've been trying to draw like Horikoshi, but it's so hard. So I think I said this the other day. Tracing is good, but so long as you use it to your advantage. So there's a thing. I'm going to mess this up now. There you go, let's grab one. I've got so many of these screen caps, it's ridiculous. If you're having trouble drawing My Hero characters, or any kind of characters really, I draw from memory. I have like a kind of muscle memory, I guess. So like it's absolutely fine to trace so long as you remember what you're tracing. This is kind of a quick non-keyframe shot, so this might not be so so easy to remember. But just kind of as you're drawing, just kind of study what's going on. So you know, you do the typical circle thing, whatever. But just like, okay, let's get back to that circle. Like understand, like okay, the jaw is pretty pointy. There's no like middle section there. It's just a point. And then it's like, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's forehead, more or less. Like you got these bits as well, but again, it's not really a keyframe. The neck is pretty small. It doesn't seem to really go past this point. The eyes are pretty much stationary where normal anime's eyes are. As always, the eyes and the nose are like in line with this. Everyone's got different eyes. I feel like Horikoshi likes to have these squidgy little noses that barely do any, like that barely stray from the eyes too much. And then you got his eyes, basically, Kiri's eyes. Kiri! Hey, man. Hey, surfer dude, Justin Cook. He's got stubby little eyebrows, which are basically, but this is what I'll say in a second. So, and he's got like tiny little eyes as well. He's got like mean looking eyes, but I feel like he's tried hard to do that. I did say this before, I think Horikoshi's, normally they're like 4 point. They're quite like this half the time, where it's just like 3 points. So let's just give him a 3 point mouth. And obviously he's got his sparky. With the hair, he's very long down the bottom. And then again, he's got kind of, this is kind of like, if you can draw Bakugo, this is like the advanced class, I guess. But just try and remember the main key points of his hair and then fill in the rest of it. So like, these are probably like the major points. Then he's got a bit of Bakugo hair here. Sometimes I do that to kind of understand how that goes. So, like, you know, kind of like a flower, you got that kind of sunrise, sunset kind of thing. And he's got a very prominent main fin, let's call it, here. And then, again, you kind of do that. This isn't here, but I do this when I draw him. He's got he's got the horns that don't stop for a bit, because he has bangs coming down here. You can't really see it in this picture. But as you can see, like, he goes up and then he goes down, and I try and keep those things connected, because it helps me kind of keep those in place. And then he'll have the jiggy, as I call it, like the thing. And then obviously every now and then just throw in a thing. So it's good to trace so long as you're tracing for the right reasons, so long as you're trying to understand how his hair works. I'm going to get rid of this, but I'm going to use what I've done. Like, remember the big spike, little spike trick? Remember to kind of make sure you're spaying out and you're following. Obviously, do this on a different layer. But, like, make sure you're following the guidelines that you already put in. And I know it seems like cheating at the moment, but bear with me. And because you put in all these other guides, you kind of know where to go. Sometimes be loose as well, because, like, you know, with the spikes, the looser you are, the more fluidity that you've got with the lines. Anyway, so this is the I've traced Kiri. Now, I'm not going to put this on Instagram and go like, I've just drawn Kiri, look, I didn't trace at all, because I did. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to copy what you've done. I'm using this technique from another guy on YouTube that I have put in my community space before. Ethan Becker, I think, or something. He worked for DreamWorks, and I think he still does. But kind of study what you've done and then redraw it. So, like, you can do this, the safety circle, as I like to call it. Some people do the safety circle and then the jaw and everything. So whatever works for you. But I always just use that quick one. And then just kind of go by what you've already done. So, like, okay, we already agreed. He's got kind of a pointy chin. And then he's got these parts going up. Now, granted, this might be easier for me because I've been drawing longer. So if this doesn't come out all the way for you, don't worry, as long as you're practicing. Again, like, his neck comes a little bit inward and a little bit past his jaw. Eye safety lines. I don't know what you want to do first. I normally do the ear. So, like, if the safety line's here for the eyes, then his ear would just be a little bit higher and then a lot lower. And if you want to do that middle part as well, which I didn't do, but I can do it here. Again, squidgy noses. So kind of keep to inside this line as much as possible. Because some anime characters, some anime characters, when they have that, let's just do quick anime eyes. Hi! Oh, that's creepy. Sometimes they'll have like a long one that goes down like this, whereas Horikoshi likes to kind of squidge his there. So just remember the squidge. Okay, we can do the 3-point smile. That's a lot of it. And again, even if it's not a 3-point smile, you can use this as reference. And then you can just move it in afterwards. Although if I do this, I feel like I give him like an Edward Elric smile if I do it too much. So I'm going to stick to the 3-point smile. Even though that might make him look a little bit like a Disney character. And this might look slightly different to the one I'm, thing as well. This part is a little bit difficult because if you haven't been drawing anime for ages, it's hard to kind of know where to go. But just kind of, again, just try and focus on what you've been doing. If not, use that kind of mask thing that I gave before. So, like, you can go up here and then go over there and then think, okay, so his eye is going to be down there and it's kind of a pointy, weird one going up there. Oh my god, he's going to look like something completely different. But I'm basically just kind of giving you an idea of what to do. He's going to end up looking like freaking Chucky here. And again, if you want, just use this as a basis and then go over it afterwards. But, okay, so, and we've got the, what else did I say? There you go. So, like, okay, he's got the longer, because it's slightly longer down here. It's got a little Gargiel from Fairy Tail going on. And then, remember the spikes, how they slowly spay out like this. I think Gargiel is the same. I don't know. It's been a while since Fairy Tail. He's got his big spine, big fin there. His squiggy. So kind of just use your eyes and see where to go here. So his forehead's probably around about here. And then his squiggy. And then just remember the horns. So like kind of keep those connected. Go up and down. You've got squiggy there. Same with this part. Go up and then down. And then like that again. And then just kind of just give yourself like middle sections to follow. Because it doesn't have to be as fluid as you see all the other manga creators or other artists, so long as you understand what you're doing. And then if you do it enough, you can kind of remember how it goes. I think I'm going to suck at this because I haven't been drawing Kiri enough. But it's kind of just that way. Just as long as you take in what you're doing. Okay, he looks freaking evil. But you get the gist, basically. So, like, you can kind of follow it. And then you make it lighter, and then you, do it all again. But it's essentially that. Where's Bakugo? He's still there. Oh, I drew Bakugo and Kiri in the same sitting. How romantic. Anyway, what have I missed? Akina's a puppy. Yes, I I think before she did the whole thing with her dad, I like to think she was a massive ball of energy. People compare her to Yuki from Wolf Children. And I think I can't remember if I made it before or after that film, but that was definitely an inspiration for her at some point. And I would very much agree she was like that, running around the house, like going, and just having all this energy running around. And I imagine as soon as she did that thing with her dad, then it just kind of stopped her. But yeah, I imagine she was quite an energetic little puppy. Oh my god. Excellent Maria Ross voice. I didn't even do Maria Ross. But thank you. Maybe you saw someone else. The FMA voice actor thing I did, that was my first video. That was back in uni. That was 12 years ago. All of my friends went to go watch Pirates. Not Pirates of the Caribbean. It was like a 3D animation called Pirates or something. And I didn't want to go. I wasn't interested. And because I had the house to myself, I was like, I'm going to do some voice acting. And because I was massively into FMA at the time. Let's see if I can draw some FMA. I will draw. Tell me to stop, guys, by the way, because otherwise you're just going to be staring at white screen. When I did an FMA manga ages ago. And the thing that I really wanted to get down was Alphonse. If y'all remember Alphonse. The only thing I'm probably going to do very wrong is his chin. God, I haven't drawn him in ages. But there's certain things I just remember. Like I just said, if you draw enough, you can remember what that character looks like. That chin is definitely wrong. But let's see how it goes. But yeah. Are you watching My Hero Academia with English dubbing or Japanese? It depends where I can find it. I've got a Funimation account. So if I could, I will watch it. I don't think it's like that. I think it's like that. I will watch it dubbed because it's a lot easier. Because that way I can appreciate the art as well. Otherwise, if it's just Crunchyroll, I find is better behaved than Funimation app. So I will probably, if it behaves better, I'll watch it on Crunchyroll. I really don't mind. I prefer dub. But if I have to watch it, oh god. And when did Brotherhood even end, guys? If any of you are fans, because Jesus, it felt weird to me because I grew a nice little connection with when it came out in 2013. I don't think I watched it when it came out in 2013. I think it was like a year and a half. God, I even have a little Alphonse figure next to me, but I'm trying to draw it from memory. Yeah, I just watched the original and I just loved it so much, and I followed the manga. I think I only started reading the manga after the 2003 one ended, and then yeah, it came out really cool. And then I like the Ishbal difference and the Zing, obviously. Oh, God. And yeah, I just didn't like the ending. I'm not a fan of that ship. I'm a girl who grew up a lot with boys, and I've never really liked the best friend turning to romantic trope. If you guys do that, that's absolutely fine. But for me, personally, I don't like it because I've never once been attracted to any of my male friends. Some of them have been attracted to me, so I guess it can happen. I always get stuck with this part. I won't draw all of it, because in case you guys want me to draw other things. I'm just drawing. Yeah, so I guess it can happen, but for me it's like, oh god, I'm just sick. I'm kind of sick of it. And I guess I don't know. I didn't like Winry and Ed together. But that's just me. And when you don't like a ship, it's hard to watch a show. Like, for Avatar, I was Zutara. I loved Zuko and Katara. I liked that kind of even just the elements together, you know, like I like the whole fire and water poetry. But at the same time, if you look back on what the whole Bloodbender arc, I guess, like technically, I guess Zuko wasn't good for her because he kind of turned her bad in a way. And it was only what Aang said that actually made her go back to being good again. Then I guess they weren't really a good couple for each other. I don't know. And then, but I still enjoy Avatar. It's one of my favorite shows, as is a lot for other people. And then Korra came about, and I love Korra. She's one of my favorite characters. I know a lot of people don't like her, especially when she first came out. But for me, she resonated a lot with me. I think I was having trouble with my identity when Korra first came out. And then when I saw Korra, I was like, oh my god, this is me, or this is who I want to be. And it really helped ground me. So I had a nice, strong connection with Korra. And it seemed like she was going to go with Mako, and I was like, yes, finally, it's an apology for not giving us Zutara. And then she ended up with Asami, so I was just like, oh, damn it. Look at little Alphonse. This part is just screwed up. I can't remember how this part goes. I think this kind of comes out a little bit more. But yeah, there's Alphonse. I guess I can still draw him. I love Alphonse. I had a friend called Fia Orad, if anyone actually remembers her. Like, you know, she died or something. No, she's great. She's she had, like me, basically, you know, she had a fan base, she loved it, and then she moved on. Very popular for her Hitalia stuff as well as FMA, and I think she had like a Centaur series. But I became friends with her for FMA, so that's another kind of cherished memory of mine. That's cool. Anyway, grabbing on. You meant Sheska. Oh, my mother in the hospital! Yeah, she's cool because she's kind of just got that voice that is kind of comical, and she's kind of always a bit scared, and she doesn't really know what's going on, and she likes reading. So doing that kind of voice is always fun to do. I miss my FMA voices, man. Having a flashback of Endgame. Are we talking Avengers? Because I'm totally into Avengers right now. I think FMAB ended in 2015. Can't remember. Still love the... Yeah, everyone has. I think a lot of people can relate to Ed's height and his, like... I think a lot of people got angrier about their height because of Ed. Let's try drawing Kina. I haven't drawn her in a while. Oh, I know what to do. If I can. God, I haven't drawn her in a while and I already want to do, like, things. What was I saying? Yeah, a lot of people related to Ed. I don't know how I relate. I guess because I've got a bad leg. And my arm acts up a lot, like my hand, the one I draw with. So I guess when I found out, like, oh my god, it's got a prosthetic arm and leg, I was like, oh, I can relate in some way. This is lovely. And I quite liked how he wasn't your typical shonen protagonist. I think he's there's a word, isn't it, for like older shonen characters. I was going to give her an ear then. She doesn't have an ear. But he's a lot more adult, you know, a lot more like contemplative and intelligent. Mature, kind of, than your usual shonen characters. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. This is different. And I really liked, you know, just the whole idea of like, oh, his younger brother's a suit of armor, and really like that Mustang guy. He's awesome. I loved Hughes. Hughes is one of my favorite characters. And I hold Sunny straight in very high regard because, mainly because of the dad thing, you know. I liked the kind of dadness that he had in real life as well, like just helping people out, and you know, he gave a lot of like voice actor talks, which I liked. Helped me a lot. I messaged him a few times. I probably really pissed him off, but like I messaged him a few times asking for some advice as well. But also liked that he was a comic book artist and a musician. So I was like, oh my god, you kind of doing what I want to do. Teach me more, senpai, kind of shit. But I think I was a little bit, I don't know, a little bit like too much of a fangirl back then. But I can't remember what the original question was. But yeah, people would relate to. Yeah, who was I most like? I think I was a lot like Sheska, not just because of the glasses. God, these are two. I can already tell this is going badly. Azuma was cool. I don't know. Riza, I guess. I kind of had a Colin Clinkenbeard thing as well. I met Vic Mignogna once and he said I look like Colin Clinkenbeard or look related to Colin Clinkenbeard. I don't know. And I had a few people say I sounded like her as well. I'd probably do a Urza impression one day. I don't know. Oh, God, this is terrible. What am I doing, Starkery? Jesus. I'll get there. I'll move stuff around. This is what I mean, like, drawing in front of people. I'm like, oh my god, I know people are watching. And I already hate those eyebrows. But yeah, FMA still stands as one of my favorites today. I still like watching it. Again, I prefer the 2013 one. 2003 one. I feel like it has more, I don't know. I'm going to start an argument if I talk too much. I prefer the darkness and the bittersweet ending, because it's kind of more realistic and different. It was different at the time for me, so I was like, oh, this is nice and refreshing. I'm trying to focus while I'm breaking out my negative mindset. I feel like I just can't help myself just to be It's definitely a place to go, because it feels to you like, you know, an old pair of slippers. Like, yes, this is where I belong here, and it's so easy to like slip out of that thing, slip into that mindset. But you just kind of, it's even harder to tell yourself no. But if you the more you try, the easier it will be, and the more things you can remember to. God damn, know what freaking style I'm doing right now. This is supposed to be a Kina. The more you tell yourself no, the easier it is to go back. Like, so many times I've had dark episodes, but because I've had those episodes, I know what to do during. I know what to tell my friends and family. I know how to come out of it. I know what to do to handle myself. I know who to call. That kind of thing. So, looking stuff up on the internet as well, CBT and mindfulness literally saved my life. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get a freaking reference for my own damn character here. This is crazy. I might just scrap this and start again, because I think I've just started buggering it up from the get-go. Yeah. It's hard. It just kind of, the best thing I've ever read, and it's overused, but it's overused for a reason, is treat yourself like your best friend. Would you ever talk to yourself the way you talk to yourself, in a bad way, to your best friend? Would you ever want to like give them that kind of advice that, you know, they're ugly, they're fat, they're dumb, they can't draw, they'll never amount to anything? You'll never tell your best friend that, because you're supposed to be there for your best friend, and you're supposed to be there for you. But we put ourselves aside so easily, and, you know, the media and stuff, without sounding like a conspiracy person, they're trying to always make it like we're not enough, we're incomplete unless we buy their product, unless we do this, unless we do that and the other. And we're complete on our own, you know, like, as we grow up, we absorb other people, and that makes us complete, you know, like, I'm going to take this from mum and dad, or this from mum and mum. I'm going to take this from my best friend, this from that TV character I watched. And, you know, and slowly but surely you build yourself up, and you never stop, because, like, you know, you're going to pick up and drop so many attributes, and until the end, really. So never, like, tell yourself off for not, like, amounting to something, because you've still got so much ahead of you, and so much of your life going on. This picture's turning out terrible, because I'm talking and drawing at the same time. But yeah, just, and there's loads of people out there going through the same thing you are. So, you know, I Google way too much, but sometimes it helps in, like, going to that Quora website, Quora or something, and saying stuff like, and it's just nice to know that you're not alone, and saying, like, oh, I'm having trouble with this, I'm having trouble with that, what do I do? And a lot of people are like, oh, you should do this and do that. And sometimes maybe when you're in a good mood, but you know you're going to be in a bad mood soon, write down what makes you happy, and then go to those things when you are in a bad mood. You know, like, sometimes it's best to just shut off and just, like, TV binge. I used to tell myself off a lot when I wasn't working. Like, oh, you're wasting time, you're not doing this, and oh, stop spending so much money. And it's like, well, they're making me happy, so I'm not going to tell myself off for making myself happy. But you have to find a happy middle as well. But if you're really if you're really struggling, obviously there's CBT and there's mindfulness. But if you're struggling even more than that, then obviously there's Samaritans and stuff, and just talking to someone can help, because sometimes that's why we feel sad, is that we feel alone. You know, God, this is getting deep. But you're not alone. Even if you are alone, you're not, because you've got those kind of numbers to talk to. So, and even if you're alone and you don't want to talk to Samaritans, pop on My Hero Academia. Pop on an episode where, like, Deku's freaking protagonisting someone and telling them not to give up and whatever, and just imagine he's talking to you. Or, like, write yourself talking to that character and what they would say in return. Little stuff like that. I've done that in the past. And there's nothing to be ashamed of, because you're trying to help yourself. You know, you're aware that you're sad and you want to fix yourself. Even that's a win, you know? So I think just stop being too hard on yourself, really. That's something that a lot of people have always told me growing up. It's just stop being too hard on yourself. Stop giving yourself these massive expectations. Just as long as you do something during the day. And even if you haven't, you've tried to do something during the day and you couldn't amount to it, try again tomorrow. Because there is always a tomorrow. You know? This is coming out terrible. But you see what I mean, guys? I can't draw when people are watching me. And I haven't drawn her in ages. But yeah, anyway. FMA crossed with My Hero Academia. I mean, alchemy is technically a quirk, and if anything, freaking Momo is an alchemist. As soon as I saw her, I was like, wow. Crazy. Avatar the Ray live movie. Oh, Avatar the real life movie? It's coming out, isn't it? But, actually, that's something. I'm not gonna... Let's get rid of this a minute. I'm gonna draw some Avatar characters. If my computer doesn't crash. I've drawn Korra characters before. Is it Team Avatar, right? That's what they're called. She says wearing an Avatar t-shirt. Yeah, I found like a lot of people's quirks is kind of a lot like alchemy. Why isn't that just a consistent picture? Right. Savior of cats and taller than Ed. Right, it's so cute. And I love how the cats weren't actually drawn properly. They were just like little cartoons. But yeah, the real Avatar movie's coming out. But Brian... Bryke, isn't that what they're called? Brian and Mike. They left the project because of creative differences. So I guess like even after all this time, there's still not people out there who are just willing to go with what they want. But I like that they left, you know, they kind of kept their integrity. There is no group picture of these guys, is there? It's crazy. All the ones that are out there, like, they're slightly weird, or they're fan art. So, alright, that's not all of them, but... Absolutely fine off topic, I'm always off topic. There you go. It does help. So long as you like, it's like muscle memory, tracing to and then redrawing the character. It just helps so much because sometimes I feel like when we're drawing from what we're looking at, it gets distorted. So like if there's a picture there, so like we're drawing a circle, and then you go to draw the circle, and it comes out like that, and you're like, but I'm doing what I should be doing. I'm drawing a circle, and you are, but it's distorted, and you don't always see it. But then if you trace the circle and then move it along, it's like, and then try and draw it again, it does kind of help. It's the best way I can describe it. I'm not a teacher, but I'm glad I helped. Again, go to this guy, I think it's Ethan Becker. He's very, like, abrupt sometimes, and he can be a little bit coarse, but he's in the industry, and he gets to the point, unlike myself, so I watch a lot of his stuff. They do help. Thank you for coming, even though YouTube didn't send you a notification. As you can tell, I've had a crazy time with the technical stuff. I'm glad that I inspire you. Thank you. Grammar's fine. Mine's terrible. Good. I'm glad. It's deep, but I needed to hear it. It's so true, man. It's so true. We need to treat ourselves nicer, and we need to take what other people say about us at a grain of salt, because only we know ourselves the best. And like, even like little fun things, like, you know, comparing yourself to characters out there really help. Like, what 4 anime characters are you? And then when you actually it makes you really think about it and look into yourself. Like, oh, I am these people. Why are you these people? Oh, because I'm nice and I'm courageous and I'm a dreamer and that kind of stuff. And it does help you with yourself. And yeah, just, you know, if you're on a diet but you're really, really sad, then have a packet of I don't know any American Milk Duds, or something, you know, just give yourself that little break. Just be nicer to yourself, because Jesus, like, you know, you only have one mind, you only have one body, you only have one life, you know, and just have fun. And I swear, the people out there who are confident with themselves and are having fun with life, those are the attractive ones, you know. If I don't know, I'm just using body image here, but like, people who, this is going to be terrible, but I'm just going to try and talk and draw at the same time. The people who like look great and have a terrible personality, no one's going to want to get to know long term, you know? I'm probably going to end up drawing them in my style. I'm going to try and draw Sokka. I was going to wait until you guys guessed it, but Sokka was great, man. Oh god, this is the first time I'm drawing these characters. I should not be doing this live. But yeah, I'll just look it up, man. No one's alone, not really. Don't punish yourself and be nicer to yourself. The Everything Alchemist. She really is. But again, I like that they gave her that kind of insecurity. I'm probably going to draw this like Studio Mer, to be fair. Which is technically them now. He's kind of got a little bit of Lance to him, doesn't he? That's what I should be drawing. I know how to draw Voltron. What was I saying? Yeah, Momo's cool. Obviously, I should have said that, shouldn't I? If I had a quirk, I'd love Momo's. Get to eat all the time, get to make what I want. This is probably going to be like adult Sokka. I have no idea. Again, it was very much of a cartoony, and I've got a weird reference. Very much of a cartoony style when this all first came out. I'm going to make him like, I don't like you. I have a problem with you. I don't know. Yeah, I love how someone said on the internet the other day, it's a shame that Avatar isn't as celebrated as Harry Potter. And I very much agree. You know, I guess because it's a cartoon, it's harder to advertise or something. But they were like, oh man, if there was an Avatar land and people were talking about like what element they would have rather than like what house they were in and stuff like that, that'd be so cool. And it's true, but I think a lot of people who are in the know about like cartoons and anime, they don't need to be told what Avatar is. We all know. What the hell was I doing there? Okay, these are all squiggles. It's a warrior's wolf tail. Da, da, da. I don't know what he wears. I think he wears a necklacey thing like this. And a little kimono-y thing. Very sorry if that's offensive. And he's like, I don't like you. You don't have any meat. I don't know. I always have trouble with these. I always think like I treat this shoulder way too much there. There you go. That's just my really quick Sokka. Maybe I should squish him down a little bit like that. There we go. Toph's going to be easy, isn't she? Sokka, throat of boomerangs and addicted to cactus shoes. It's the quenchiest. It's great. I've always thought, I think one of my favorite characters is Toph. I love Toph. She has a disability as well. I kind of lean towards people with disabilities.
I can kind of do her voice as well. Like, I can feel the earth. And it's kind of like...
So she's got that kind of voice that I love.
It's just very high-pitched. Twinkle toes.
But I know, like, I'm definitely not matching her completely. I did Katara, but she was too much like my own voice.
And I'd like to do a Zula. Because she's got that kind of snaky, evil voice. And I'd love to do her cosplay.
Like, I just find villains... Not all the time, because I know people sometimes always gravitate towards the villains. But, like, I don't know. Just as long as the villain's done right, I love them the most. Just they're more... Sometimes they can be so much more interesting than the hero. I am doing this all wrong. I always find Toph is probably the most hardest to cosplay just because of her hair. Like, I don't know what that bun thing's doing. Does she have little poofs? Where's her poofs? I don't know, those are ears. Okay.
And I was taught by the mole people. But now I'm making her sound really young.
I think how old is Toph? She's 12? Is she younger than Aang? I don't know. Thought this was a My Hero thread. What's going on? Your poofs are too high. Lower those poofs. I love the polygon tool. Do you guys have Photoshop or do you use something else? I think a lot of you do use something else, don't you? But I'm not sure if there's get on down here. I'm not sure if it's like kind of the same thing, but there's a thing called Warp on Photoshop, which is amazing. So like if that, oh, it's the wrong layer anyway. Like if I don't like where that tail is, I can just go Warp and it can kind of move it a little bit or like move it around, and it's so helpful. It does blur as it moves, so you can always like just draw over it on another layer. But Okay. She normally has quite a subtle way of looking at people because, you know, what's the point of making an expression? There you go. She's like, I am not amused. That was like a little bit of Toph and Azula there. They have teeny noses in Avatar. It's a little bit more defined when it's Korra. There you go. There's Toph. And they have little necks. It's very cartoony. But again, I think it wasn't Studio Mir back then. I think it was his own company. And obviously, because it's an original story, they were clearly trying to find their own style. It's got something like that, I think. And then it goes over there. Yeah, Toph's cool. What else shall I do? Do you have a Star Wars OC? I do, actually. Oh my gosh, let me find it. She's here somewhere. I've never really kind of... I have a story in my head of her. Actually, let me just get this up. Why not? In case I'm boring you guys. This is just my miscellaneous. This is either my art or the people's art. So as you know, it's going to come up on this one now. So there's like... I think I've shown you guys this one, but this is my fairy tale OC that I had. I think she's got her own folder somewhere. I think she's being all tsundere. I don't know. I still wasn't kind of figuring out her character. I got a Final Fantasy one. This is an old picture, but that was kind of... I think this is when Final Fantasy 14... I started playing it, at least. So I kind of wondered what that would look like. There it is. This is... where is it? This is Greta, because like Greta, I was trying to do like a twin brother-sister thing. And there's Soren, who took a long time to draw, because I tried to make him look like the freaking character. Oh, sorry, that's my thing. That's what I've said if I saw anything. Oh yeah, there it is! I'm blind! I love her. She's awesome, and I think they handled it really well, as they do in Dragon Prince. You know, they have the character who's mute. Is she mute? Or is she deaf? No, she's deaf, isn't she? Which sometimes is the same thing. And then they've got DOTA, where they've got a mute character, so they're really good at handling disabilities. Procreate and Ibis Paint. I use, yay, Photoshop. Yes, so if you use Photoshop, Control T, and then there's Warp or something. It's very, very cool. Greta looks so done, right? I can't remember what the scene is. I've written it somewhere. I think he's just complaining about something. And she's just like, ugh. And he's like, you okay? What's going on? She's like, no, I'm fine. I don't know. Some of these are in the works as well. So there's that one, which I haven't completed yet. I can't remember what they're arguing about. It's something. And then there's this one, which I haven't finished yet. But this is how I start it. So I try and do like the Disney color in thing. And then I color it in later. So, but like I said, I get bored. Loads of like reference images that I haven't used yet. That's my first D&D character, Helya Ungart. She didn't have a long life because I didn't end up with the campaign for too long with the people who ran it. What else can I show you? I don't even know what I was starting to show you. Let's go to the top. So first it's just a lot of Voltron fan art, not done by me. There's the girl. The very first picture of Akina. I've updated it now, but there's that. There's that. Things as well, I do draw like this. This is kind of like my normal style. But like, I'm capable of this, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I do stuff like that. What else am I looking for? Very first Bakugo and Akina. Y'all have seen that one. Oh yes, this is my Star Wars thing, wasn't it? If any of you have played Knights of the Old Republic, I started drawing Garth, or Karth, or whatever his name is. But once again, I lost interest. I need to work on not being so lazy because I need to know what is being lazy. I didn't know my life. It's just It's true. It's hard. Time management is always hard. Sometimes you have to force yourself to do something, and then like give yourself 10 minutes or half an hour. And if you still don't like it, then stop. Or just kind of treat it like work in a way, which makes it sound bad. But like, so many times when I was doing comics and voice acting and stuff, I didn't want to do it. But you just got to get it out there, you know. At least you can go to bed thinking, yeah, I did something today. I tried something today at least. But yeah, it's all about time management. No, that was an old one. Let's look at some stuff. I'm really badly organized, guys. Normally I do organize myself better than this. But we're all across the place. But yes, I play D&D. I now have 2 campaigns a week. I think I've got my people. Let's just quickly go over to my D&D characters. So going back to that Linkle comment I did in the other one, this is one of mine. She is, if you can't tell, she's a freaking ranger, outlander. She's a little bit of a flavor character. She's half hobbit and she's half gnome, but I play her as a gnome. And she has a dog. I gave her a dog. It's a direwolf which she rides. I think it's very popular for people to do a gnome who have a dog as a companion. But this is Madigan, and I often get their gender confused. We keep calling it her or man or girl. This is her close-up one that I use for Roll20. And then my other one is God, what is she? She's a cleric, I think. But she's like a war cleric, so she looks really peaceful and happy and nice. But she's like, you know, piss her off and she'll kind of go in a bit of rage mode. That's the only picture I have of her. But yeah, play D&D. My Fairy Tale OC, which I don't think I have a folder for anymore because my organization is terrible. I think some of them are here. I did draw some and I just never shared them. Again, I stop and start so much, man. That's really terrible. What did I call her? Maybe I can just look for it's Fairy Tale OC. Yuri Erwin. I guess I could. Okay. I think I own. No, I can. I don't really know. You're just gonna like sneak around my freaking folders now as I try and find it. Would it be in here? I would have already shown it, wouldn't I? Yeah, there's that one I don't think you guys have seen. I think I stole that from, like, this was Urza or something like that. And I don't think he was blushing as much. But, I think just the amount of times that I saw him and, I can't remember her name, Rain Lady, I was like, you know what, this ain't going anywhere. I can't do it. But yeah, some of these guys you've seen, obviously my Supernatural ones. There she is, talking about to FMA. This is the kind of stuff I did. That's Alex Grayson. It's very close to my own name, but only because Fia called hers after her own character, I thought it was okay. Baby Shark. No one's gonna like me for that. I was Dragonborn fighter. I was set up. Dragonborns are cool though. They've got all these like things like, oh, I can walk through fire. I'm impervious to poison and stuff, and it's very just like, ugh. Anyway, going back to my randoms. Guys, tell me to draw if you want. I will totally try and draw again. Just like I said, I haven't really planned anything. I've got Baby Shark in my head now. I can't show that. It's got my friend's character on it. And I have a DC character. Is she DC? I don't know. She's basically Kitty Pryde from Marvel. And since there's always like a DC Marvel counterpart, I basically made a thief who is like Kitty Pryde. And that's Jason Todd in his boxers for some reason. But I like drawing male torsos. So there you go. I don't have one for Sword Art Online. I still don't know to this day if I like it, even though I've watched all of them. And I'm currently watching Alicization. I don't think it's from... I think it's something I watch rather than something I create. These are loads of my Ruby characters, like, in my style. When I was first starting out, I was trying to figure out what her costume would look like and what later costumes would look like, but still kind of keeping that thing going. I don't know if that one or this one is my favorite. And she was going to have, like, whip guns at first. Are they whip guns or taser guns or something? Like, grappling hook tasers. I don't think I used that in the end. So if you guys are struggling with a weapon, feel free to take that one. This, I tried to draw Shiro with long hair, in case he didn't cut his hair after he was marooned, and it just didn't look right, and I thought, you know what, Shiro's a practical guy, he would end up cutting his hair, so I ended up cutting it. Do I have, you know, funny enough, I do not have an avatar in Korra OC. It's crazy. I think what I would do is make a new generation, but I think someone's actually got a project out there with an Earthbender avatar. Can't remember his name. But I'm like, oh man, and I know it's silly, but I'm like, I don't want to make a character unless I got a love interest. And I guess Mako's on the market again now, so maybe I could do that. I don't know. My part used for wasn't lighter. All right. Can you draw Todoroki in Zuko's outfit? Saying that's rough, buddy. Sure, let's try that. It's been a while. Let's get back. Hi guys. First of all, I think I can't remember what Zuko wears. That's buddy. Buffy. I have no excuse now not to draw Todoroki well because I freaking drew him loads during that Yuri on Ice animation. So I should be able to draw him fine. Let me do a quick base. Oh no, it's from a different angle. Right. Actually, it's more like that for some reason. It's got more of a straighter head. Born to make history. I hope I don't get copyrighted for my I've never seen the anime, and I won't. It's not my cup of tea, but I love that song. It's just, I don't know what it is. That's rough, buddy. We were born to make history. Todoroki is wearing a dressing gown. That's what it looks like from the Fire Nation. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee. How does this even work? Surprised no one's done this already. They probably have. It's so much better than I've done it. I will like properly go over this. Just remember, it points. It's gonna be hard because it's gonna be like my style mixed with Avatar style mixed with Horikoshi's style. Because I think even the things too. It's gonna be like exactly like it. It's gonna be exactly like it. Only when I realise that it's sucking. His eyes look like he's got pretty simple eyes, isn't he? Very like, hi, hello. He's sympathetic, isn't he? So there you go. That'll do. That kind of face. Horikoshi, so a little squidgy nose. Oh, it's going to be soft Todoroki. All right, that's cool. It's going to be better than this, by the way, guys. I'm just drawing the base. It's kind of how I do stuff. Because you know, I can sing so much better, but I'm so nervous. Right. You know what? Let's give him some Todo colors. That'll do. So I'm going to burn your eyes. Don't forget. Does he have... I don't know. Again, winging this. No reference. All I have is what he wears. He does. He has like these really simple... I think he's about to cry. Oh, Todo. It's okay.
It's okay, Toto.
That's what I'm missing right now in season 5. Todo time. Fangirls are loving it. Or fanboys. Whatevs. No judge. We were born to make history. I don't know how your hair works. Eat something like this. I'm watching too much Kim's Convenience. Fudge. I haven't really sworn that much. I think I'm just too conscious. I think it does like that, and then there's that little goes up there. It's pretty smooth hair. Probably end up changing it later. I'm trying to like do a semi-serious doodle. But it's like really, Does he have a jaw? He has a jaw. He must have a jaw. I think he does that a lot of the time, though, doesn't it? God, I made him look so sad. What's going on? I'm missing stuff. The only thing I have a Pokemon LC. I was gonna make a I think yours too big, but screw it. I was gonna make a video like, this is her, guys. She's so cool. This is the story. But once again, I lost attention. I actually started writing a fic. And dude, I don't know if any of you have tried, it's so weird writing a Pokemon fic. Because I had to look up like moves, and it was like a serious fight between like a Spearow and a Rattata. And I was like, yes, he scratches, and then he does this, and then whoosh. And I was like, what is going on? I'm writing a battle scene about Pokemon, dude. And it's quite a long neck you have there, Toto. Let's just bring that down. There we go. Lovely. Please don't look like an ostrich. That will be great. But yeah, I guess I can show you guys, because I don't know when the next time I will actually share with you her. She's a relative of an existing Pokemon character. I'm only doing Kanto region. My phone's in the way of the screen. Because that's what I grew up with, and I'm not particularly up to date with everything. But much like Sailor Moon and Card Captors and Gargoyles and all these other things, it's just nostalgic for me, and I like it. So clearly, you know, if an Avatar My Hero thing existed, it would be like, you know, Eiji, is that his name? His dad? From the Fire Nation, and his mum, I want to remember her name. Rei, isn't it? She'll be from the Water Tribe. Water Tribe! As am I. I'd definitely be Water Tribe. To be fair, I'd probably have like, I think my dad definitely is a firebender, and my mum will be a waterbender. And I'm the Avatar. There you go. That'll do. I don't think that's any good as that, I guess. Oh no, it has to be like a Horikoshi kind of. And let's give him a nice, very hard under the chin moment. I'll quickly colour this like I normally do. Oh god, it looks so sad. Oh. Sorry. That's rough, buddy. I'm sorry. No, let's not do that. That's a Disney hat. Disney thing. Anime. Remember your anime. That's rough, buddy. Pretty sure that's too small. There's a poster right behind me. And not gonna use it. Squiggly line. You just can't catch it. Squiggly line. Okay. Is it that one? I think it's that one. Just can't catch it. This is a really quick doodle, and I say quick. It's taking quite long, 'cause it's been a while since I've drawn. Is it white? Oh god, I can't remember which side of his hair is what color. This is gonna be super quick. No, I can't bring it to myself to be super quick with the polygoning. I used to have this thing when I was younger as well. Every time I was polygoning like a massive area, my mum would call me and she wouldn't understand. And she'd be like, why can't you come now? I'm calling you now. I'm like, I can't, I'm polygoning. And I was like, oh, no one understood. No one understood my strife. I don't know if you guys have that with what you're doing. Also, I'm pretty sure that little bit's not going to be there. Let's just pull that in there. So, who is he going to be talking to? Who is Sokka in My Hero in the scene? And who is Yue? Is he going to be like, I don't know. My brother got crippled. That's rough, buddy. I don't know. That's probably a bit dark. Sorry. I'm missing all these things now because I was drawing. My bones break every time I use my quirk. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, that'll work. Kakashi. I know who Kakashi is. He was my fave. can't get close. So Sokka is probably Kaminari, yeah. What would he do? People only want me to charge their phones. Oh, that's too bright. We were born to make history. We'll make it happen. We'll turn it around. Yes, we were born to make history. Right. Yeah, I think Naruto was the first anime I ever did. Got into and actually started to draw. Like, it taught me a lot. And I have a Naruto OC. I think I showed her already. She was, it's kind of a silly story because, like, to be fair, these kind of shonens nowadays, everyone's turning into a god, and you can't make another god because that's too Mary Sue. But then if you make someone who's a bit, you know, too low in power, then it's like, what the hell are they doing there? So it's really difficult. But no, she was I think she was an assassin, like she was an actual ninja kind of thing, and she was sent to woo Naruto, to somehow get the Jinchuriki out of him, or some kind of bollocks like that. And instead she ended up falling for him, but then her team get a bit impatient and like end up taking it herself. So it's like one of those freaking stories. It's like a freaking Disney, it's Hercules basically. Yeah, like ends up taking it, and they end up in an argument. He's like, I trusted you, where? And then she has to fight, and like more people join in and stuff. But yeah, and also like, there's so many people nowadays. You can't, it's like Avengers. It's like, well, why don't they just call these people in? It'll be fine. There you go. That's my quick version. I'm actually a bit unsettled with that part, so I'm just going to pretend that's there a little bit. There you go. Here is Todoroki saying, that's rough, buddy. And he looks really upset. It's cool. No, I haven't. I use Photoshop CS6, I think. Why don't you tell me? Could you tell me? CS6, yes, 64-bit. I don't know what that means. I don't know things. Pokemon OC. I'll draw Kakashi in a sec. My Pokemon OC. This is big. Oh, this is me trying to slowly learn how to sculpt in Blender, I think, or something like that. And once again, I started and I stopped. But I tried. That's my trying to do Violet Evergreen style. I think I posted this on my Instagram. But oh my god, I love Violet Evergreen. And I can't wait for the movie to come out because I've spoiler seen the ending. And it looks so good. And I really want to see it. But yeah, that was me trying to draw my FMA character as Violet Evergreen style. Thank you very much. Thank you for the thumbs up. And that's what happened. That is currently on my door at the moment because I love Toph. A lot of these as well, just gonna forward someone else. Is this hers? Sol Cora, I think her name is. Very great artist. She's very she's fantastic. Her line art is fantastic. Very nice. I say simplistic but detailed at the same time. She knows what to do with the lines, and she's very inspirational. This was a original story I had with my friend in the style of Korra, and nothing ever happened. But I still really like the style, which is a shame. This always happens, you know. I think a lot of you can relate to the fact that you know, so you start and stop, you see what sticks. I even did a little screen cap. Look, I even had another character there, and stuff was going to happen. That's not my background. But yeah, she was cool. Okay, Pokemon OC, which has its own folder, I believe. I think, and I hope. Yeah, okay. So I have Pokemon OC. Oh, I don't know. I kind of want to save this for a video, to be fair. So I'll just show you my thumbnails. But I have one in the making, and her name is Amber. And she's based off Pokemon Yellow, because that was the first game I ever played. So yeah. That's all I'll show you for now. Otherwise, any other random pictures I can show you? For my, not really. I don't think. People who really wanted to see, is that the crappy version? Yeah, that's my Voltron OC. A little bit more family stuff there. Actually, that's something I could show. Is I have a lot more art that I haven't showed yet. God, it's so hot in my room. Look, it's my face. I had an Avengers OC. So that's me trying to draw Steve Rogers / Chris Evans. There you go. I said I'd talk about him and I did. Same thing. The whole thief, the whole Kitty Pryde thing. She can phase through walls. I think she was hired by Loki to steal the Tesseract and got caught and then interrogated, that kind of stuff. So that's all fun. And oh, Kakashi. Okay, let's draw some Kakashi. I often get on a tangent. I haven't drawn him in ages, bro. God, can I even draw his hair anymore? Alright. Let's draw Kakashi. Let's draw Kakashi. Let's draw Kakashi, because he's my favourite character. Him and Rock Lee are my faves. I think this is going to be quite easy for me, because this is my first... It's terrible. This is my first anime I was ever into. Probably it's got quite like a semi-realistic style as well, I find. I'm gonna fucking studio mirror his shoulders a little bit. He's gonna look like a freaking young Kakashi. Teenage. How old is Kakashi? Isn't he like 20 something? I don't know. This is how I draw. This is how stuff goes. He's got like a wave going that way. Oh god, he's got mini Bakugo hair. I'm going up. I'm gonna let you know. Na, 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 na. I remember when I was a kid, I had so much trouble with this part. Like, what part? You know, the headband and the going over the eye and how does that work and da da da. Obviously, this is going to come out so much better than what I'm drawing it at the moment. And like making sure that this part connected. It was just such a pain in the bum. So you guys, never try, especially when you got Photoshop, never try and be neat on your first go, because it won't work. And then the magic of Photoshop comes in, and you can change it a little bit. And this is going to be the super rough version. Has anyone seen the latest My Hero yet? Or are they kind of waiting for it to pop on TV? I know, because I know streaming services can be quite hard to come across. I really need to start watching it. Maybe I'll do a stream on Discord while I watch the first episode. Maybe next week. Even though I've read the manga. But I haven't read the manga in a while, to be fair, so it might be like... Alright, this is going to come out terrible. Let's go. I want to get the hair down first. Wrong layer, you div. Alright. This is my hair. Never watched the dub. It was the first anime I ever got across, ever watched. See, I can't even talk and draw at the same time. So I'm so used to the Japanese voices. And I remember when, like, the voices were announced, I was like, Mel Flanagan kind of took me by surprise. I kind of like her now because... I'm going to cheat a little bit. She actually does kind of sound like if Junko Taikuchi, I think her name is, actually did speak English, because she's kind of got that roughness. But when I first heard it, I was like, no, horrible, want to go back. But I think that I was a little bit of a elitist back then. Yuri Lowenthal as Sasuke works really well. I really like Yuri Lowenthal's stuff. I think Kakashi sounded cool. I can't really remember everyone else. No one else really stuck with me. I think, Critical Role guy is Gaara, isn't he? He was definitely the Todoroki of that show. Oh, was Sasuke the Todoroki of that? No, Sasuke. People think Sasuke is Bakugo. I think Sasuke is Naruto. Just from an outside perspective. Someone did a video on it. I'm not sure if it was Mother's Basement or someone like that. But it made a lot of sense. Like, he's just as loud as Naruto and, like, wants to, you know, be the best and all that kind of stuff. And I think, to me, like, Sasuke's probably more Todoroki, just without the whole evil thing. Midoriya is probably like Shikamaru or someone because of all like the smarts that he's got. And I don't know, is it a disservice saying Ochako is Sakura? Not a fan of Hinata. Certain types of stalker tropes that I like. I like awkward, adorkable kind of stalkers. I don't like sit back and does nothing stalkers, or like Rain Girl from Fairy Tail, like too forward. I like the ones who like say the wrong thing accidentally and then try and walk away and they trip on something and they trip over something else and it's just like, okay, what the hell. But yeah, that's just personal versions. Oh my god, how does your freaking eye work, you bum? There you go. There's Kakashi. I don't know if that's good or not. I can't tell. I might have to do some magic later. I don't know. He's got a pretty... Also find it freaking hilarious how people found him attractive even though you couldn't see his face. But that's nice. That also says like, oh, you don't care what's on the outside. I remember reading the manga. I read the manga more than I watched it, I think, because of the filler. So I was like, I'm just going to jump ahead. But the whole Obito arc was awesome. Really enjoyed it. And I like Yondaime, man. I'm not going to say no to that. He was a cool guy. I like Minato and Kushina's relationship. I can't see that part because my phone's in the way. But this is my Kakashi. Okay. Oh no, I'm not up to date with all the memes. Okay, what does it look like? That's not bad. I think that's alright. I haven't drawn him in 10 years. Oh, wait. Gotta do the... There you go. Yo! Doom, 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 boom, boom, doom, doom. Bow, bow, bum, bum, ba-dee, 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 bum, bum. Also, you know, nothing beats Haku and Zabuza arc. That was amazing. There you go. There's Kak. What else? Yeah, sure. I'll show you my opinion. Tell you my opinion. Became friend for 2 minutes. Oh, what in season 5? There you go. Yeah, no problem. I'll keep some of these. So if you guys like want them on the Discord or something, I'll put them on. But that's just terrible. That's not Akina. Thank you though. Yeah, he kind of came and went. Yo. But no, I might actually start thinking about doing a Korra or Avatar OC. But I don't know. I normally just make OCs because I feel like someone like is missing out and needs a bit of something. I guess Mako. I don't know. I just start thinking about it now. What else should I draw, guys? Or I'll just start drawing FMA characters or Voltron. Merged with... Alright, drum roll. Nope, not ready. That's fine. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to share more stuff. I can see my thing. Which I can't. Alright, put that there. Starcrete art. No, I think I've shared all these. These are just some random stuff. This is from my original story. That's my main character. Back when I colored like that. This is where Akina came from, by the way. This is a concept I've had. I still don't know whether I'm going to turn it into like a cartoon or a novel or something like that. But this is her name's Athena Valkyrie. It's my video game character, and it sounds a really Mary Sue name. But as you can tell, like that's where I got the hair from and kind of the outfit a little bit. That's actually my Voltron character's outfit, but Akina's hair. So that's kind of where they came from. It's fine to, well, I'm telling myself that because I've done it, but like you can use an OC from another OC. It's absolutely fine. This is how she looks in my style. Just trying to get her style down, really. My my Dragon Ball stuff. There's some characters there. That's from my anime. that I haven't done yet. I haven't finished. That's a superhero character of mine. But I guess that's the closest thing to an Avatar OC that I've done. I wanted to make a firebender the main character for something. So she's, oh god, I can't forget her name. Sydney Sullivan, giving herself a nice superhero name. So at first she didn't have an identity. It was just me trying to draw fire. We came to that. This isn't an Attack on Titan OC. This is me as Attack on Titan, because me and my friend, I think everyone just started to draw themselves as Attack on Titan characters. And since I kind of look like Sasha and what's her name? Hondo? The weird glasses lady. I thought, well, I can't draw myself like that because I'm just going to end up looking like that. So I just ended up doing this instead. But it's what me and my friends are doing. Stuff and things. Stuff. A Resident Evil character. There she is with smaller Chris from Resi 5. I don't know, guys. What do you want? Tell me stuff. I do so much of these. I loved the male torso. I don't know why. I just really liked all the bumps and the highlights and stuff. Can't explain it. Really enjoyed it. Akina in Virgil's costume. That's a random one. Alright. Where the frick is Virgil? Alright. Oh, not that one. I don't play Devil May Cry. I know of it. And I know Season 5. Oh my god. That's elaborate. I can't even bloody draw Akina right now, let alone Akina and something else. I will try. If I do a smaller version, maybe it's going to be okay. Actually, let's flip this shit. There we go. It's going to be all like, I'm coming. Again, it's going to probably like be my anime style, but this is how I draw bodies, guys. The swimsuit edition. Okay, that's pretty. You can just see how I draw. That's doing nothing. That's just there. Okay. Then that kind of is close. And he's like, and then sword. The short answer is going to be, the long answer is going to be no. We're just going to see if I can actually do the freaking pose first. I never do any of that, like, head stuff. Like, oh, it's 6.5 heads for the body. I just kind of, I think I've just been drawing so long that I can more or less map it out. And if I don't, I just Control T, because Control T saves everything. That I always do the head way too far away as well. Oh, it's too much. Right. I'm coming up. I'm gonna sign off soon because I realize I've been on here for quite a while. Yeah, this is gonna be like a super speedy version, please, because I can't draw Akina right now. But I just can't say no to people. I'm coming up. I wanna let you know. I swear I can sing. I can't even remember how our thing works. One day, I really try. One day. Oh, it's just the flickies. I have trouble with the flickies. She's all like, I'm super serial right now. Yeah, she's gonna be looking. Oh, come on. Nope, that's my style. You train yourself not to draw the big anime eyes. I know that's technically not how he's looking, but bet you didn't know I was a dog, did you? Wolf. I do that so much. Forget my own character's bloody quirk. Ooh, she's looking fine. She got the high collar going on. Check it. She don't need Bakugo. She's looking dapper all by herself. Yeah, she's gotta have the hips. Girl got hips. Hips for days. This is the craziness I was talking about, guys. Oh my god, it's so hot in my room. It's like America in here. I ain't doing all those. I'm doing quick. Just tell again how the buckle's going on. I'm coming up. I'm seeing the chat go crazy and I can't see it. I can't read it because I'm doing this. Oh, we got some floop. Okay, there you go. Sometimes the best way to draw motion is to make it quick. It's going to be slightly shorter than the one he has. Maybe I can elongate it. What the flip is going on with that coat, bro? The hell? Alright. Oh, I hate these parts. This is the part I hate. It's like this underneath side that's technically not on its own. Oh gosh, she looks nothing like her, but I said I'd draw it. I'm gonna draw it. I bet the more I do this, oh gosh, she looks like a freaking man because of the shoulders. Oh, she got a cravat. Very fancy. She looks like a dude. Oh god, what is he wearing? Oh, she looked like the stat. Alright. Oh, she's got girly parts. So, yeah, this is going to be so good. I said this is going to be quick. It's actually taking me a little bit longer than I thought. She's got damn anime legs. I'm going to give her heels. Because I've drawn them wrong. There you go. Sorry if this wasn't what you expected, guys. I had no... Another thing to help with mental illness and mental health and stuff, have no expectations. Aim low. Just kind of see what the day brings, really, because so many times I'm like, I didn't do what I wanted to do and I suck and I'm horrible. And it's like, just, if you don't give yourself expectations, then you don't really give yourself any letdowns, you know. Have goals. There you go. Have goals, not expectations. There you go. Starkery 2021. Pretty sure that's wrong. Okay. Considering I haven't drawn the girl in months. I'm coming up. Oh god, perspective's wrong. No. Let's fit there. It's like challenging Bakugo to a duel or something. My name is Akina Inazuka. You stole the last cookie. Prepare to die. There you go. Oh god. Where's the tail, dude? There you go. It's in there somewhere. There you go. Fancy Akina. What have you guys been talking about since I've been gone? Since you've been gone. There you go. I'm making a character that takes inspiration from DMC and Parasite Eve? No idea what those things are. Devil May Cry. Okay, he has a quirk which allows him to play classical elements, but also has a sort of demonic power like Dante and Virgil. Okay. If you want my crit on it, I'll say, but if you don't want it, I won't say. Devil Trigger. That's the thing I liked. I think the bang 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 pull my devil trigger. I think it was the season 5 5th game theme that was just really cool. And myself taught. Yes and no. I taught myself anime, but I went to school for art. So I actually got a D in art for my GCSEs. I don't know what you guys have in America. In high school, I got a D just because I couldn't apply myself. But then I went to art college for 2 years, and then I did animation in university for 4 years. It would have been 3, but apparently I was too anime, so they had to, like, I was gonna say beat it out of me, but like they had to get the anime out of me a little bit. But no, since then, for the past 12 years, even before then, I've always just kind of taught myself anime. Trying to understand different styles, tracing, copying, doing it myself, what I liked from different styles, and try to incorporate that on my own. Stuff like that. So, yeah. I don't think I could do all of these so well. I've started watching Demon Slayer, but no idea. No idea what to do with her. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I don't mind. I mean, I'm gonna train to be a counselor soon, so I don't mind helping people. But I understand where you're coming from as well. Now you can simp. What does simp mean again? Doesn't it mean just like you like or you have a crush, or I always think like, are you sympathizing with them? Yeah, no, I agree with what Dreaming Destiny is saying. It's like, make sure you are balancing the character well, you know, like, because honestly, my only crit is I think you should pick one or the other, because you're saying like you have elements and then you have the devil trigger thing, and I think maybe you should just have one, or like the devil trigger can be the drawback. If you use your quirk too much or something, but it doesn't really sound like the two are related. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just giving you my opinion. It's not an order. But yeah, sometimes it's good to like start small and then work your way up. But hey, if you love it, I'm not going to tell you how to freaking make your own OC character. Bang, bang, bang. Pull my devil trigger. Thank you though. I'm glad you like her. Oh, okay. I don't mind. You can simp Akina. Just, you know, just don't get weird about it. Let's see if I can show you guys some sneak peeks before I'll see it on my screen first. I'm going to take this away and see what I can see from my hero section. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, no, I did have some more, lazy stuff. Oh, it's just me freaking copying screen caps, really. So this one, I know it's just her being cute. I think it was just me trying to learn stuff. Just trying to like figure out would Grey like her. She's very quiet and secluded, and I think it was Lucy trying to teach her how to be a little bit more flirty. So she kind of does this expression, and then Grey's like, "Don't do that. That's weird," or something. I don't know. But I don't know. She just doesn't. Sometimes you sync with the character that you make. I didn't really sync with this one. I think that's where I stopped. This one was Juvia. That's her name. I think this one was like a Juvia moment, not without the chibi or something. I think it's just I think it was just Grey standing there naked as he normally does. So I was just like, I imagine my character who's very closed off and stuff would kind of think of it in a different way. So I wanted to be like, no. Do you know go to high school? No, I went to high school. I did it. I just I failed. I guess you could say. So I went to IT college afterwards to kind of make up my grade to go to art college. So you know, even if you fail, there's always a way out. I was a massive failure growing up. I think failing high school actually kind of gave me the kick in the butt that I needed to try harder. So like in IT, I got a merit. So I'm not sure how this in America, but in England, you get pass, merit, and distinction. So in IT, I got a merit, almost a distinction. I got a merit in art college, art and design, I believe it's called. And then uni, and now here. So that's that. I've missed stuff. She's so cute. And that was fine. Neko, but isn't her quirk. Her quirk is glitching. That's fine. You can have both. I think when it comes to like mutation quirk, I think they're called, it's fine. Yeah, again, I was just freaking lazy. I was just like, I'm gonna have a My Hero OC. I like dogs and wolves, so I'm gonna make her a wolf. And then just it came from that. Oh, I do have that folder. I thought I lost that. No, for the simping thing, is it okay? Again, it's fine. Just as long as you just cap it. I love Chris Evans, but you know, I control it. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying like you love whatever you love. It just, you know, just keep it in check. Happy to do like, you know, if you want me to say something in Akina's voice to your OC or something, I'm fine with that. Just nothing weird. But again, I don't really understand what simping means. Yeah, my character was a Dragon Slayer. I don't know whether I was going to continue doing that because I wasn't sure if it was too OP. And then I thought about making her younger, like Wendy. and having a kind of brother-sister relationship with Grey. But honestly, because Grey had Juvia, even though I didn't really agree with the couple. And like I said, I didn't really, I don't know, just really didn't sync with the character. So maybe I'll make another one. I don't know. There's another one. I think I stole it from, I think it's Mary Jane or whatever her name is. But I don't know. I just couldn't get a handle on her character, so I stopped. But I really did like the color palette that I gave her. So maybe one day I'll reuse that character for something I actually have a connection with. I don't know. It's weird. Art's weird. Oh, is this it's just, you know, what is it? Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. Burmesian. I mean, who am I to say? I'm not the freaking president of OCs. As long as there's a good flaw, it's fine. As long as they're not overpowered. Like I said, when you have like shonen characters and they're basically gods, it's really hard to make an OC that can keep up with them, but it's not Mary Sue and all that kind of stuff. So it's weird. Like Akina's getting stronger in season 4. She's getting stronger. She's basically, this is kind of like her own story now. You're actually seeing a bit more of her trying to be stronger rather than scared. And she does a lot of cool stuff. But she kind of goes backwards in a way. Little mini spoiler. Season 5, she does get stronger. That's actually like the main part I want to focus on with her season 5 self. But part of me is like, oh my god, I really don't want her to go too strong, you know? Like, I don't want to be one of the top 3. I'm happy with her middle. Because I think I did that. That's not that. That's what I wanted. I think I did that. Doing that, like, who she can beat and who she can not beat, this thing, really helped keep the character in check. Like, okay, so if she were to fight people who, you know, and again, she kind of found a middle ground, so I was okay with that. That really helped stop her from being Mary Sue. But at the same time, you know, she's there to learn. She's there to be a pro hero. There's no point training just to be a weakling, you know? Can I make another Voltron video? Yeah, right now? Yeah, sure. Just done. I don't think I have anything in the making. I can show you some more Voltron art. If I can find the freaking folder, man. It's everywhere. I'm really organized, but because I make so much stuff, it's so hard to find where things are. Is it in... Yes, it is. There it is. Oh, I have a Street Fighter character as well, if anyone's interested. So I've only just recently started Street Fighter, so I'm like, oh, that's a thing. Things that you haven't seen. It's mostly Shiro. Oh, I drew her brother, so she's gone. Again, she's kind of like Pidge, but she's not. But because she's Mexican, I wanted to change everyone's appearance and stuff. So she has a brother who eventually comes back, as did Matt. I just really like his look. I just thought he was really cool coming back. Like, hello, look how... he's not like Matt at all. He's probably more Lance-like. Probably somewhere between Lance and Keith. Which is... I wanted to do that because Shiro got on so well with Lance and Keith. No, she got on so well with Keith anyway, but like... could handle Lance, and I was like, well, maybe my character's older brother is a lot like Lance, so she's used to it. So he's used to it, sorry. But there you go. Yeah, exactly. You're OC at the end of the day, dude. You know, just I can only give you advice and my opinion. It's up to you whether you want to take it. I think that's something that some people can't get sometimes. Like, they're angry that no one's listened to them when they give an advice, and it's like, dude, it's not an order. They've asked for your opinion and you're giving it to them, and if they haven't taken it, that's their choice, you know? Just be a good friend and support whatever decision they make. Yay! I actually, this is kind of a slightly sad story. Noah Daniels was originally just American, or American/Japanese if she was in an anime. But, oh god. How many years ago is this now? 5 years ago? My uncle in Mexico, my Mexican uncle in Colorado passed away. So it was kind of like he wasn't into anime or anything like that at all. But I was just like, you know what? In memory of him, in a weird memory of him, I changed my character to be half, to be Latina, to be half Mexican. And it was kind of nice because it kind of made me study more Spanish, which I never really did with him. Learn more about the culture, and just take in more kind of Spanish Mexican things. And it was really nice. So and since I've done that, and it's also like it's kind of cool because there's not enough. What I love about Voltron and Beyblade and all that kind of stuff, it's not just all Japanese people. It's not just all white people. It's like, you know, you've got people from Korea, you've got people from Cuba, you've got people from, I can't remember where Hunk's from, but I know he's Polynesian, and stuff like that. You know, I just love multicultures, and I can't believe we don't have enough of it nowadays. This is why I like Kim's Convenience. You know, there's loads of people in that, different people. What's the doomsday theory? I don't know what the doomsday theory is. Yeah. I didn't really have any other... if you guys are Shiro fans, I did Shiro the shower, but not as you expect. I just wanted to see what his hair would look like wet. I had at some point Noah adopts one of those little aliens from the second episode, and she calls it Melvin, I think. I can't show you that one. And then like ages ago, I kind of made this collaboration of like them as parents. Got a lot of inspiration from Pema from Korra and like Tenzin. Freaking love Tenzin, man. He's amazing. And like how they grow up, and like would Shiro be the commander, like the big guy. I try to give them like paladin colors on who they would represent, that kind of stuff, but that was fun. Noah has kind of an age gap. I think Noah's the same age as Lance and Hunk. So I think they're 17 when they start, and Shiro's 24. So this, because despite the whole, you know, gay thing, there's a considerable age gap as well. But my parents are 6 years apart, so age has never really bothered me too much. I can show you my fairy tale literacy with Cray. I'm not sure if I can draw it again. I haven't drawn them in ages. I'm so sorry. I've actually lost where the frickin' file is. Oh God, where's the file? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can. Oh God, half of these are just thinking frickin'. Oh, yeah, that was like her other stuff. Like when she grew up a little bit. I think it's a time skip. My friend watches way more than I do. There was like a time skip or something. And that's what other idea I had as well. I had like, what if she's a kid when she first meets Gray? And then they do that kind of time skip jumpy thing. And then she comes back and she's a full grown adult. And that's where like, you know, the sex appeal thing comes in because now she's got the boobs. And that's probably when the thing starts. So I've still got that kind of idea going. I may come back to it. I don't know. This one wasn't colored yet. That was going to be something. The kind of older bro relationship going on. I think that one was just like a cute brother-sister thing, just to see if there's anything there. I just got nothing. This is how the story began. She was... Oh, this was a backdraft, so she wasn't like a pure dragon slayer. I think she's that one where you've got like something inside of you that gives you the power. But her dad made her use it too much, and it backfired on her, so she kind of iced herself. And it got like more and more, started climbing more and more. And Gray was the only one who could help because he has ice powers. But in this one, it looks like his pose is a little bit wrong in this. Nice. One of my first OCs was a Beyblade OC as well. I think I've got her in there. Again, I think I had her in the compilation. It's so silly because it's like, oh, you're obviously Kai, like related to Kai. I didn't really do it that much, but it's these. I kind of just, these are newer ones that I've redrawn, but that was like from the Generation 1. That was from V-Force, and this is from, I think it's just called Generations, wasn't it? I can't remember what the third one was called. Yeah, that's cool. Half Japanese, half Filipino. I definitely would like to explore more like nationalities. But, because she was Russian, I think. Kai is Russian. So Kyla, which is her name, who's now got her own series. Not as a Beyblade character, but similar design. Yeah, so she was my Beyblade character. May as well get out real quick. And then I just kind of made her into a actual person. Pardon me. Let's get a quick one up so you can tell. Yeah, so I kind of made her into her own person, kind of keeping that Kai Hiratari ness going on, like with the two-tone hair, but I kind of give a different reason for that. Yeah, this is what she first looked like. She like freaking anime when she first started. I've got like this is something good as well to do. Is like kind of make a how far you've come collage, which I don't think I have anymore unless I've put it in references. But this is probably the closest thing I can do. As in other? God. Again, I have folders. Just show you guys what I'm actually looking at, so it's actually interesting to see. No, I don't think I have it anymore. Just kind of showing yourself how... God, where the frick is it? I did this thing of like how, like when she first started... I got it. When she first started to what she looks like now, but... Do you guys have your own original stories? User theory is when quirks evolve more and more until one day the quirk will be difficult to control. I see. I'm not sure if that's a canon thing. You'll have to remind me on that because it's been a while. Yeah, I guess that's kind of where Akina's headed. That's kind of why she's scared to use her quirk. What was I showing you? My hero. Okay, I've got to go back away. So you don't see anything. Do you have Shiro, Noah weddings and their kids? I can't like not show people freaking Voltron because I freaking love it. You're in the My Hero section. That's why you can't find it. You silly Billy. Yes, I have their wedding picture because I'm sad. That's the wedding picture. Because, you know, you got to represent. You got a Japanese guy. You're going to put him in a freaking Japanese thing. And I don't know whether this is kind of like a Latina design. I wanted to go a little bit Spanish-y Mexican with the colors for her wedding dress as well. But that's the closest I could get. And like I said, I got the kids. It's Yuki and Leo, because I have no imagination. So, like, Shiro's white, even though technically his last name's Shirogane. So I thought Yuki, which is snow, so Snow White kind of thing, and Leo is just another name for lion. But yeah, that's them. That's like a little selfie I had, which, like, giving it to Noah when she's at work, because Shiro's now like a stay-at-home dad or something, which I think he deserved, to be fair. I drew this when my brother's, or my nephew, I think he started to walk, or he first said daddy or something, and I just thought, and I was in Voltron mode at the moment, so I kind of channeled his emotion through Shiro and what would happen, like, if he said she said daddy and all this kind of stuff, so, yeah. I think... The Doomsday Theory, yeah, in character creation, yeah, it seems like something to kind of stay away from. But, like, oh yeah. Yeah, so I guess it's bad, but kind of good in a way of, like, it teaches you not to go too far. That's fine. I loads of people have drawn, like, Bakugo and Midori and other people's things. Other people's clothes. Oh, it's canon. Okay. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I mean, that's why they're going to school. So, like, you know, Bakugo doesn't turn supernova or whatever. I'm not sure if this shows my age. I really hope I'm younger than I think. If you guys remember something called, oh my god, Rise of the Hidden Tangled Dragons or something, and this is something my old friend was really into. She was kind of super famous for this part. Can I draw what's and yeah, so I tried my own thing and my own style. I do not know what I was trying to do with freaking Toothless here, but like I really liked how these three came out. Like, I quite liked how the hair went everywhere. I quite liked Merida's little thing, and Jack. Oh, Jack was so cool. I think everyone loved Jack. Trying to draw Shiro in my style, realistic style, what he'd look like with that freaking weird hairstyle. It's just stuff, man. Anyway, let's just Greta. Oh my god. As in my Dragon Prince character. I haven't drawn her in a while, but sure, I can quickly doodle her, see if I've still got what it takes. Where the hell is she? Alright, there she is. Eating a sandwich! Alright, that's her character thing. Okay, fine. I don't know why. I hope it's not something weird. Oh god, okay, well she'd have her gloves on. She's a blacksmith, I think, so if I try and read and think the same. Okay, sandwich. Do they have sandwiches in the medieval? Oh no, they had the baguettes, didn't they? Let's give her like a sub sandwich thing to eat then. It was like hard as a rock. Oh god, I'm gonna be terrible. I can draw, I swear. Maybe like try and get her in like mid-nump. Oh god, I don't know this. It's gonna have to be my anime style, guys, because I can't remember how it goes. Again, with your own music in the background, I hope. It's gonna have to be a doodle, I'm sorry. I'm too nervous. I get massive stage fright. This is why I do voice acting and not acting. I did acting growing up. I was in Stagecoach and pantomime and stuff. But I just got so much stage fright. Horrible. I just wasn't enjoying it anymore, so I pulled out. And then started voice acting for fun, and then I started voice acting for money. Always goes to show there's always another way. Let's do something like that. You guys want to see more, Greta, do you? Yeah, I'm glad you like the outfits. Hi. Hi, Broken Opal. Oh, sorry, Eva, you talking to me? No, that's fine. It's like what Bakugo said about Todoroki's power, isn't it? Like it's like an MP level. So obviously hers, she'd have stamina training and that's a good thing to do with your OC as well. Is like, what would Aizawa make her do? What would she be training for while everyone else is doing their own thing? Like Bakugo's shoving his hands in a freaking hot water barrel, and Todoroki's literally facing his demons. What would your character be doing? I don't know what Akina would be doing actually. Is that season 3? I should have covered that already. I think she'd probably just be fighting. I don't know. You guys come up with an idea. Oh god, she's got really super messy hair. She's not like, she's really hot, under maintenance as well, because she's definitely like a tomboy kind of thing. She's like, I just do what I do. This was based off. She was based off a. Oh god, those hands are terrible. Game of Thrones character that I had. That never came to light. I think that's how you enjoy a series sometimes. It's just, you kind of just make up a character real quick and see if there's anything to go with it. Oh god, I usually love drawing hands. She's holding that sandwich all wrong. There you go, she's eating it so bad I'm gonna make like bread come out and stuff. I don't know if they have tomatoes and stuff during that time. I guess fallen tomatoes everywhere. That's what you get for not holding the sub sandwich properly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's the expression I'm going to care about. But yeah, she gets involved basically when Grengo's missing, if any of you've seen Dragon Prince. If you haven't, he's a minor character, so it's okay. Sometimes that's also my advice for when making OCs and you're having trouble. Just have them related to a minor character, and also that helps with involvement. It also helps with creation because you can kind of follow suit. I don't know how their mouths work, so I'm just going to do a Studio Mirror mouth. Oh, their eyes are kind of anime-ish, aren't they? God, I'm drawing in ages. I should really finish. Really finish the drawings I've done. That's anti-symmetrical, but that's fine. That one or that? Let's have it that way. I love drawing girls with thick eyebrows. I mean, I have thick eyebrows too. I think it's a massive tomboy trait that more people need to have. There you go. Called her snacking. She's like, I don't know. She also has a ring around her neck, and I can't remember what it was for. I think it's like her mum's wedding ring or something like that. That's more or less it, I guess. Sorry, I haven't colored it. I just really want to do this harsh eyebrow thing. There you go. But yeah, this is her. Oh, that's a reference as well. So you do the reference, then you color over it. Because I think I got the same here. So I'm not reading you guys' OCs. I do apologize. Yeah, intense training. There you go. That's the phrase I was trying to find. That's good. I like the flying thing. Maybe like try and find a way for her to like cushion her landing as well, just in case she does. Maybe I don't know. She can't wear a parachute, can she? Because she's got wings. But like, just make sure she doesn't hurt herself if she's flying around too long. Gender bend Akina. That's a good one. But yeah, this is she's probably been on the screen long enough now you can see. But yes. Oh, she was a baker and then she was a blacksmith, I believe, and that's why she knows Soren, is because he used to love her cakes that she made. And then she became a blacksmith, and then like he always goes to her for his weapons upgrading. So again, like it's a nice kind of subtle side thing that connects one character to another, basically. And I think she acts as the older sibling. I can't tell. But yeah, when Gren goes missing, that's when she tries to go off and find it. And that's when there's like not the lie reveals itself, but the whole like the drama is when she finds out that, you know, she's friends with Soren. She kind of grew up with him. They're kind of acquaintancy friends. But then finding out that Soren has something to do with her brother's kidnapping, that's going to be that whole da 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 kind of moment. I haven't planned Akina as a boy. Normally it takes me a while because it's kind of like character design in a way. So let's see what that's going to turn into. Oh, that's not the right folder. I know what I have to do now. It's my life, my one and only. Okay, alright. Male Akina. What would his name be? You guys figure out his name. Akina just means autumn. It's just gonna be like really standard. Will he be a soft boy? Just be like super approachable, kind of like Deku, but without the it's my freaking arm that I always do as well. Hi guys, I'm super approachable. It's all good. I wouldn't have the big eyes. Should I, there you go, I'll ask you guys. We'll create her together, him together. Big eyes or smaller eyes? I mean, Deku's got pretty big eyes. I do have a Discord. I will post it up after this stream, which has been going on for a while. Small eyes or big eyes? I'm going to try, I don't know. I'm going to do that another layer. Let's try big, the big eyes is just going to look like she has short hair. Yeah, I'm gonna do small eyes. What kind of, I'm gonna try and like make them big-ish but for a boy. Kind of like that, so there's like a clear difference, I guess. Speaking in high pitch. There's, I think, definitely soft boy. Would he still go with Bakugo? Oh god, I haven't drawn it in ages. I've been doing Disney for the past freaking week. This is weird. I gotta get over this. I gotta get over my stage fright. You guys are helping me, so thank you for that. Ugh, I'm too tired to do looking at you all this time, and I still hate like eyes facing you. I think. Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's go for a little K-pop. Oh, God, I need to learn better. I need to like. What is going on? I'm going to do this real quick. Also, I like how I've drawn an ear. There's no freaking ear there. Short hair, probably. Probably a bit Todoroki-ish. It's gonna have like the muzzle. I try and give him a wider jaw than everyone else because technically she has like a dog muzzle. That hair is just gonna float though. I'll have to like make sure it goes like that or something. Not really much different. Doesn't really look much like him, her. Oh my god, it's been ages. Whoa, that's way too high. Calm down. Soft boy. Maybe a twink. I don't know. I'm so behind the lingo. I guess so. What would his name be? Oh, let's get a bit more. Totally be swinging back on his chair. Ah, I don't know. Really hope you guys have music because I do not. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Slightly different from Todoroki. I just think because he doesn't have ears, he kind of... I don't think he's ashamed of his ears. But, like, Akina kind of hides them. So I think he kind of would... Like, that... It's also me. Like, just that little bit going down there. Probably just... I don't know. A little bit of shoujo boy. Oh, he's so soft. Soft boy. Over there. There you go. Oh, he says his homework. Doing. Oh god. It was supposed to be easy. It's been so long since I've drawn. Need to be buff, man. God, this is terrible. I'm gonna stop doing that one. But yeah, he was gonna be like, stop swinging on the chair, but I don't know. But there you go, it's Mel Kina, who kind of just looks like a Kina with smaller hair, shorter hair. What y'all think? I don't want a big eyes. Sorry. Natalie Darko. I actually commissioned Joshua Keaton to do a voice sample for me. Speaking to me, but also speaking to my character. It cost me £30, which I think is like $40. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Go on Cameo and Josh Keaton. And yeah, he will do it, and he'll do it in like 4 or 5 days if you've got the cash. And he's so into it. He's so nice. He's such a nice guy. So yeah, I'm really happy that happened for me. If you've seen my the crying, the one where I'm freaking sobbing as Noah on my Voltron video, where she's in the Black Lion, and then like you hear a voiceover near the end. That's actually an excerpt from that. So that was so cool to do. I'm glad you like guys. I could do the big eyes, but I think if I do the big eyes, it would just look like a Kina. So I've kind of given him like slightly bigger eyes. I don't know. If not Bakugo, then who? Maybe Jiro? No, I can't take Jiro from Kaminari. Who would his love interest be, guys? Because that's important for some reason. I don't know. Mina? No, I just ship too many people. I don't know. It's not enough girls, dude. I don't know. I can't. I ship too many people. Maybe Sue. Yeah, I mean, she's best friends with Sue as a girl, so maybe there's something there when he's a boy. He could stay a single Pringle. You know, he doesn't have to. Hagakure. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's no like female version of Bakugo. I'm trying to think of maybe Class 1A, Class 1B as well, but I don't know. Who's a Nika? Is that a? It's good. It's fucking shipping her now. Shipping him. I don't know his name. Hold on. Maybe Akito. I might call him Akito. I'm sorry if that's someone's OC. But it's just the quick version of a boy's name I can think of. MHA Class 1B. There you go. I don't know. I don't know. There's no like female Bakugo that I can think of. Kendo's probably the closest. Maybe the... I don't know. Maybe a single Pringle. I think a single Pringle. Or he a little gay. I don't know. Akiba. Akiba goes well. Although Akiba Inuzuka is basically Kiba Inuzuka. I don't know. I can't think of anybody. I don't like soft and soft. I like a contrast when there's a couple. So like thinking like putting him with Pony Girl or like Thorn Hair Girl. I just think there's too much silence there, you know. Who knows? Just practice, guy or girl, whatever. Beatrice. I just draw a lot. I haven't drawn in ages. Oh, mate. Oh, that was so cool. Missile. I don't remember Missile Lock from Incredibles. I love Incredibles. Great idea. Oh, I literally just typed in Missile Lock. Do you guys ever do that? Like you forget to type in the show and then just this inanimate object comes up? Missile Lock. Oh, you just mean the scene? Dude, if Ed and Bakugo ever met, that's too much, like, angst and intelligence and power. Just, they're quite similar. Female Bakugo, I think that's already been done. The Horikoshi's already done it, I think. Oh yeah, wouldn't be like He-Wolf, would it? The hero name. What would your hero name be? He's gonna be Akito. Screw it. There you go. I'm gonna write it down because I have no freaking. What's your hero name? Wereman? No, Wereboy? No. I don't know. I was gonna say Beast Boy. That's taken. Also, there is also a male Akina in Class 1B, isn't there? So I don't know what his name is. I don't accidentally steal it. Yeah, I mean, hell, I might like go and look up some. Actually, to be honest, I'm gonna save this because I still want to do that My Hero meme, where one of them is like, what would your character look like as a boy? I'm not in the right one. Look at all my stuff. Alright, Misc Images, I guess? Stick you in there. Male Akina Doodle. Right, before we wrap up, because it's like a freaking sauna in here, I'm gonna see if I can give you guys some sneaky peeks. Doggo. Just call him Doggo. I could save up the money for Cameo and ask him just... Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long he's doing it for. I think he's still doing it. Guys, I was going to say this in another video, but I never ended up making the video. But Cameo, like, I don't know if everyone's on there, but I think it's a way, especially voice actors at the moment, are just, like, making up some extra cash. So, like, some of them are just, like, there. I have no idea who these people are because I'm very uncool. I know who Melissa Joan Hart is. I don't. This. I can't think. But let's go on Josh Keaton because we're talking about him in a moment. There he is. There's my boy. Yeah. So you look for the person. That's British pounds. So feel free to Americanize that. And then you just ask what you want. You kind of get like a sub-menu. There's all the ones that like he's willing to share. I didn't share mine because I'm scared. But like you get this little menu that basically just says like what do you want from him. So you can say, or her, you can say pep talk, you can say can you quote something, say congratulations on your marriage, happy birthday to a friend, that kind of thing. So maybe you and your friends could get together and do it for someone's birthday. It takes about 4 to 5 days, and you get a video along with it. I turned mine to an MP3 and I put it on my phone just when I need it the most for those certain days. I know that Cliff Chapin is not on here because I thought that'd be quite cool to do for like an Akina thing. But just check it out. It's really cool. It's really cool to do. It's a great little idea for a site and stuff. Or Fiverr. You know, you can find me on Fiverr. I can do an impression of someone for you. Drake Bell. Oh my god, Drake and Josh was awesome growing up. I never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way. I found a way. I was probably a little bit too old to watch that show, but Drake was cute. If you open up your mind, see what's inside. There's so many things off the bat I can't show you. I can show you Ida standing up real quick. Nope, that's not how he does that. So it's like, oh look, it's Ida. He's doing stuff. He's sitting down, standing back up. There you go. Doing the stuff. I don't know. I can't remember what he's saying. I think he's just saying like sit, stand, and all that kind of stuff. But it's like there's Id. There's my boy. Top 3. There's Akina asking Deku for something, but you don't know what. And there's a little bit of Bakugo in the background. Missile Lock scene sound. I could look it up. I mean, it'd be quite cool. I kind of want sorry, going back to Voltron. I kind of want Shiro to rest. Now, I think all of us did when we watched Voltron. Like, I like to see him as a stay-at-home dad kind of thing, so I'm not sure. Unless someone suddenly comes back to life, I don't know, and wants revenge. Maybe freaking Lotor wasn't dead or something, I don't know. Because Todoroki. I'm trying to not show spoilers. I think, it's gonna take some time to realize. Drew those two. I cannot remember the names. I think the girl's called Cammy. Thank you. I don't think it's good at all. I'm a shower singer, if anything. Can you sing Bury the Light? I have no idea what Bury the Light is. I'm sorry. I can totally imagine a conflict between Bakugo and Ed. Totally, man. The two are alike. If they fight, would they win? I mean, there was in the original FMA, there was a fight between Roy and Ed, and I think like Ed sliced the air before Roy could ignite it, but that was because technically he's the gas alchemist. I don't care what anyone says. He ignites the air. It's his gloves that make the flames. He manipulates the gas, whereas Bakugo uses his sweat, so I don't know what Ed would do to counter that. Other than stab his pectorals or something so he couldn't lift his arms. I don't know. Like, the two are so smart. Maybe someone's done it somewhere on YouTube. Lycan. Yeah, Lycan is actually... I had an idea for a character who was kind of a werewolf, and I just came up with the name Lycan because it's literally just lycanthrope but short. So yeah, let's go with Lycan. Asking Deku how to be a note addict. Yeah. Inasa. Is that his name? Inasa. Yeah, that's him. What else can I show you? Intense look. These are so, like, nothing. I'm just trying to, like, da-da-da-da, because there's that kid. Oh, yeah, I ruined it a little bit there, but I was going to have, like, a transition. Like, he kind of sees himself. I've shown it now. I'm going to own it. There's a reason. Da-da-da. There's Bakugo again. And he's saying stuff. Again, as you know, guys know that I do. I use references from the episode. Cammy doing something. I can't remember what they're talking about. But obviously, I just love that face. I always love doing that expression on people. I just love that low mouth. Da 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 da. Everything from that point is a spoiler because I've introduced someone who is kind of integral for season 4, and I want you guys to be like, oh my god. So I don't want to show. That's all I can show you guys, really. But it is happening, and I think I've shown you those on my Discord what like the band one's gonna look like, the concert. That's what I was trying to say. Because it's such like an epic scene, I kind of gave everyone a little bit of extra shading. So there's this bit with Ida. Again, it's from the freaking episode, but you know, drawn in my style. And I've got like the peeps dancing. But yeah, just so good. It took a little bit longer to do, but I was like, it's worth it. It's a cool scene. But yeah, that one's all done. I think it's because like there's this tiny piece in the concert that happens. You can probably guess which two people are involved. And I was like, I can't stop thinking about it. I need to do the scene. I need to see what it looks like and with the music. So I kind of just did it. Yeah, I can't do any more drawing because it's really late. It's like 10:30. You can probably see it on my computer. I can do a voice real quick, yeah. What do you want Akina to say? Hi!
She's just a higher octave than me. I kind of think so. I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna go on a Choco here. Let's turn my phone off a little bit. I don't know. I need to get into my Akina voice.
Every homie.
I don't know. Let me quickly listen to some Akina because I can't remember what she sounds like. Jeez, my freaking voice. Oh yeah, this other project I had. It was this mini voice thing I was gonna do for my hero. Can't believe I have to actually pick up my thing.
Minetta, I need you. Oh, and Azuka!
Okay, I got it. What do you want me to say? Every homie. Come on, guys, give me a line. I don't know. Da, 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 that's... Okay. There's no line. I'm going to wrap it up. There are two things I love in this world. Crash Bandicoot and my friends. But Minetta is really pushing it. Grr. Happy Mother's Day. Bakugo, I just wanted to tell you, actually, never mind, it's fine. Plus Ultra! My housemate's gonna kill me. Damn it, Bakugo, this is not the time! Hi, Akio. I hope you're having a good day. I don't know what time it is over there, but, you know, hi. Alright, I'm getting into her now. I am in a Kina mindset. Luckily, it's a Saturday. Tokoyami, I just wanted to say, I really, really appreciate you as a friend, okay? And, I don't know if you guys ship her with him. Oh, you cheeky! I can't say no to that. I don't know, I can do it in her voice. I love that song, man. How dare you catch me on that. Okay, can I do her singing badly? Because I don't think she can sing. I'm the light every night in your world. Are you ready to watch me be legendary? She would totally have stage fright. 'Cause I'm Ultra plus Ultra Luminary. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark. What? Deku, I need your notebook. I must doodle. I'm not doing that one. No Bakugo shipping, just in case. It's 7 a.m.? Wow. It's morning. Good morning. Make sure you have a filling breakfast and then brush your teeth. Yeah. No one's allowed to scratch me behind my ears, but sometimes Ida pats my head, which I quite like. It's nice. I am Akina, and I'm going to need a hat. Please? It's raining, and when my hair gets wet, I get that wet dog smell, and I don't want that. I do like how some people do ship Akina with Tokoyami. I kind of do as well. I feel bad for him. Oh, God. That part of the hospital. I don't know. Some of these ones I kind of don't want to say.
Part wolf as well. I'm not part dog.
I know I look it.
Hi. This is my airy voice. I don't know if she sounds like this. Have you seen Aizawa? And Mirion? Mirio?
I don't know his name.
I'm sorry. I'm scared.
Right. I think she'd let Eri scratch her behind her ears. I think that'll be fine. Not Minetta. You feel bad for who? Oh, Tokiyami. I know. He's. Come on. I ship him with Sue. I think he's gonna get Sue in the end. Thank you.
I am Akina. Yes, I am.
Oh, let me find. Oh god, I did plan on doing an airy voice actually. Let's find some airy quotes that doesn't break our hearts. Oh, she's so cute.
Please don't go.
That was terrible.
I'm sorry.
Oh god, she's so. Oh, I don't know what she sounds like in dub.
But she's like, the music, and everyone was like, ah! I was thinking about you guys, and how you saved me, you two, and everyone else. I want to be your friend. At first I was scared because it was so loud. It was because of me that you lost your powers.
I can't read anymore. I don't know if I'm any good. Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Hi. Hello? It's easier to talk like this.
Do I sound like Eri? I don't even know. Hello everyone. It's me, Minetta. How are you girls doing tonight?
Mirio looks like a pencil. He's funny.
Hey Sue, how much you willing I can bet? Accidents happen. Hey Sue, how much you willing to bet I can put Minetta across the track field? Hold my punch.
Akita, throwing people isn't very hero-like. Even if it is Minetta. It's not easy being green. Hi, Why so serious, Bakugo? Do you want to know how I got these cars? I think it's scars. Huh? Oh, do you want it? Oh, the moment's gone. I like watermelons, not grapes. That's not very heroic. You know what I do with grapes? I throw them on the ground and I squish them until they're all gooey. Midori, you're mumbling again. Eri, get off the table. Aizawa will go nuts more than Bakugo.
What you say? No, it's way too late to do Bakugo. I could do Bakugo's inside voice.
Bakugo, and I'm really angry at Deku because he's stronger than me. Boom! Boom, boom! Pow, pow, pow.
Sorry, didn't mean to make you jump. I can't yell, guys. It's like 11:45 at night. My Midoriya's not really that good. It's kind of just a really nervous, breathy version of Sheska. All Might! Hi! Hi, Kachan. Best I got.
Psst! Guess what, Minetta? Aries taller than you.
No, I don't want to say that.
So, how many times have I had to string Minetta up now? I believe this is the 7th time this week. Get it? I'm gonna punch him in the nose. Bakugo, how come you're always sweating? It smells funny.
Thank you. You're welcome to them, Ava. I can't believe this has gone on so long. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. So, I still have a housemate by the morning. I can't yell anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's been like 3 hours. I think more than that. I don't know. How long has this thing been going on for? Doesn't say. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up now. So thank you so much for joining me. It's nice to have company. It's nice to try and draw again. I definitely have lots to learn or relearn when it comes to the My Hero... I sound like an old lady now, my quivering voice. With My Hero art. That's gonna... Oh, I didn't know I... Bakugo upside down. There you go. There you go. Hello. No, thank you guys for coming. I'm glad you guys could make it. Sorry about... I know the time difference is difficult. Like, I'd love to keep being louder and doing more impressions and stuff, but, 7-8 hours ahead of you guys, it can be difficult. And in the morning, you guys are going to bed. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, whether it's evening or afternoon or morning. Definitely keep holding on for My Hero stuff. It is slowly coming. I don't know whether it's going to be Voltron or Dragon Age or anything like that next. If you guys have any ideas for like voice impression My Hero videos, those are a lot easier for me to make. Otherwise, I guess I'll just see you guys soon. Okay? I don't know how to end this. I guess I'm gonna fight. This is what I was looking for before, by the way. Awesome. Okay. Love you guys so much. Keep on trucking. I don't do goodbyes well, if you can tell. So, yeah. Have a good night. Plus Ultra. Bye. Bye. Yeah, we'll do. We'll do Dance and Doodles.